Every once in a while, you're just scrolling through some streaming services, and you get on a little kick. I got on a little Freddie Prinze Jr. kick a while back. And on New Year's Eve, actually, I think on the 30th, so New Year's Eve, I watched Down to You. This is the Julia Stiles and Freddie Prinze Jr. romantic comedy, all about co-eds in New York City. Al, the son of a celebrity chef, and Imogen, a talented artist, become smitten the second they lay eyes on each other at a bar. However, the road to happiness is not a smooth one. Outside forces, including a predatory porn star who wants to lure Al into her bed, threatens to pull them apart. Threatens to pull the young lovers apart before their romance has a chance to really flourish. I'm going to say it kind of flourished because they were making out, they were in love, they were completely believable in this film. Julia Stiles and Freddie Prinze Jr. are two of the most attractive actors of all time. I am sorry. As a straight man, I have no problem with saying that Freddie Prinze Jr. is a handsome dude. He's a handsome man. Come on now. And it's sad because he's aged and he still looks great. What is wrong with you, man? What kind of drugs are you taking? Down to You is a film that surprised the complete heck out of me. I was not expecting to love this film. I thought this was going to be a okay romantic comedy that did not really hit me at all. Down to You is a fantastic film that gave me everything I wanted. I like the love at first sight. I like the getting together and then breaking up and then potentially building this romance back up from the ground up. And it's heartbreaking because I was not expecting to even bawl in this film. I was almost bawling at the breakup. I was not expecting to really feel for these characters, but when a film hits you, you have to be completely honest with you. If you don't like this film, trust me, I completely get it. On Letterboxd, this has a 2.2 out of 5. I'm in the minority here, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But then again, I'm the romance dude. I'm the romance guy. I love watching romance movies. Down to You is a film that is not fantastically made. There's nothing overly beautiful about the cinematography. The score is nothing fantastic, but the soundtrack is amazing. I love the soundtrack to this film. And the chemistry between Freddie Prinze Jr. and Julia Stiles is freaking fantastic. I want to watch more Julia Stiles movies now. I haven't seen almost any of her films, and I'm definitely going to be watching more of them. I'm looking forward to watching more of them. I think the only ones that I've seen, now that I'm looking at her IMDb, is I have seen A Guy Thing. That was really good. And I have seen her in Hustlers, and I've seen her in Silver Linings Playbook. I have not seen 10 Things I Hate About... No. 10 Things I Hate About You. I have not seen any of the Bourne movies she's been in. Mona Lisa Smile, The Omen, The Devil's Own, Save the Last Dance, Girl Most Likely, The Prince and Me, It's a Disaster, Hamlet, Wide Awake, Misconduct. I haven't seen any of those things. The Great Gilly Hopkins, haven't seen any of her other films. But I'm definitely looking forward. And apparently she is in Orphan, First Kill. That's going to be very interesting to see how that turns out. This is a film that just surprised the heck out of me. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to let you guys know about this film. It's a well-known film in the romance genre, but if you're looking for a fun, short, little rom-com, definitely pop this one on with your significant other, or if you're in the mood for just a good little heartfelt time that works completely, in my opinion, Down to You works. I give Down to You an A. I really did enjoy it, and I cannot wait to definitely get a copy of this in my collection very, very soon. Now, what's the next review that we're doing? Well, we're not going to be talking about The Very Thought of You. I'm just going to go into that one right now. The Very Thought of You is a rom-com from 1998. Lawrence recounts his neighbor. He recounts to his neighbor how life long friendship with Frank and Daniel has been overturned in just 3 days by their independently meeting and falling for Martha, who has no idea of their connection. However, this film completely misses the point. You're flirting with 3 guys. The ending of this movie made me mad. You're flirting with 3 guys, and yeah, they should have told you that they knew, but you're flirting with 3 guys. And you're mad because 3 guys are flirting with you. They want to be with you. Well, you're flirting with these 3 guys too, so I don't want to hear your crap. There was no reason for her to be mad at these 3 guys, because they were flirting with her and they were kind of fighting for her affection. However, she was kind of doing the same thing, but in secret. She didn't know that these 3 guys knew each other. However, you were flirting with 3 guys and you could not choose a guy to be with until the very, very end. Yeah, that's the point of the rom-com, but this movie just kind of annoyed me with its ending. It wasn't all that good to begin with, but definitely one that I am not going to recommend to you guys. It is not worth your time. But what is worth your time is the Harry Potter special, and I'll be talking about that one up next. And then we will be talking about the 84 romance film, The Purple Rose of Cairo.